So I'll once again start by just mentioning, for anyone who wants copies of the documents that I go through in my videos, they are available for free in my Patreon. My Patreon is free to join, so basically these documents are free for anyone. There are $1 and $2 tiers on my Patreon should you wish to support my channel a little bit, but not necessary if you're just wanting to get documents. So in today's video, I want to talk about what I mentioned yesterday, and that is the motion to continue for Stearns's pictures case, the CSAM, or whatever you would choose to call it. I mentioned yesterday that that had been filed, and I checked this morning when I got up and the document is now available. So I'm just going to quickly read through that document so we can see what the reasoning is for them wanting to file this motion to continue. Now, like I said yesterday, it's standard. You would expect, I think we were all expecting this to happen, and I think, it is going to take a while before this trial actually does occur. So the pre-trial hearing was set for 12th of February, I believe, which they were running out of time, and they were quite busy with their 52 motions for the other case. So let's just jump in and have a look at this filing. So you've got all the usual stuff. Comes now the defendant, Stephen Michael Stearns, blah, blah, blah. It's order granting a continuance of the above-styled cause as grounds in support of this motion the defendant would show. That pre-trial conference is scheduled to be heard on 12th of the 2nd of 2025 at 9 a.m. That additional time is needed in order to prepare this case for trial. That the initial set of depositions are scheduled for March 4th, 2025. That an evidence viewing is scheduled for March 24th, 2025. The remaining set of depositions are scheduled for April 10th, 2025. That defence has filed several motions to suppress that are pending, requesting hearing time. That speedy trial in this case has previously been waived, and that this motion is filed in good faith and not for the purpose of delay. The state does not object to this motion to continue, and defence would request this case be set for a status date as to the scheduling of the defence's pending motions hearing, or a pre-trial conference date that would allow for the completion of these items. Now, what I find interesting about this is how late their depositions are scheduled. Because if you remember in the videos I did a little while back, they were already hearing depositions for the other case, the DP case, back in December, I believe, was the first lot of things that they heard. So, why have they waited to schedule depositions for this one for a much later date when they were already on top of depositions, and many of the people who are deposed for this one are in fact the same people who were deposed for the other case, meaning it's not like they couldn't get hold of these people beforehand. They've already done one lot of depositions with many of these people, like Myra Tagler, for example. And yet they're only just scheduling depositions now for this case. So, yes, maybe they can say that it is filed in good faith and not for the purpose of delay, but it seems to me like they have not been putting as much time into this particular case as what they were putting into the DP case. Certainly nowhere near as many filings, but I think we're going to suddenly see that they're going to start pumping out motions for this one also. If you missed it, I just released a video talking about their latest motion with this one, which the paperwork hasn't been released, but they have filed a motion to suppress phone evidence, saying that his phone was seized unlawfully. I did have a few things to say about that, so if you missed that video, go check that out also. I will be going on with looking at the other motions for his DP case. I'm halfway through a video working on that, and that should hopefully be out later today. So thanks for listening. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Also, please hit the like button and leave a comment below. Were you expecting this? I know we thought that it was going to happen, but do you think that perhaps they are not balancing their time well between the two cases? Or do you think that this is a deliberate tactic focusing on getting the DP case out of the way first? So thanks, and I'll catch you in the next one.